up, squad fam? It's your girl Cherish, and today I am on my way to work, and I thought it would be a fun little video to do a day in my life as a Twilight Museum worker, curator, docent, if you will. It's a docent when they're free. I can't remember. Anyway, since I work at the Twilight Museum, people don't really know what that entails, and so many people maybe don't know that I moved to Forks, Washington. If you missed that, I've been living here for a year and I love it. I taught at the school last year. Shout out to my students. And I was working at the Twilight Museum on the weekends, but now I'm doing it every day pretty much. So I'm on my way to work and I'm going to like kind of take you through my day. Just kind of vlog with me. And yeah. So I start my days by opening the visitor center with my coworkers. Today I'm working with Tiffany and Gay, and now one of my opening duties is watering a phone booth. I use this hose and this watering can, so it's a little bit misty today, but it's not too bad. It looks like it's raining more than it actually feels like it is, so let's water this phone booth. Just watering a phone booth. It's because in the summers it gets kind of dry, so we gotta just make sure it has rainforest conditions. It came from a rainforest, so we gotta just keep it alive. And now look, little trees are growing on top of it. How cute, right? Anyway, here I am. And now the rainforest phone booth has been watered. On to the next activities. So now that we've done that, it's 10 o'clock. It's time to open. Gay, do you want to be in my vlog? Sure. This is my coworker, Gay. We work together, and today's gonna be crazy because Kari is sick, and she's gonna be here all by herself. Hopefully it's not too busy though. So the visitor center is also the Chamber of Commerce, but we also have like Twilight shirts and whatnot. Let's see, what do we got here? Team Jacob, he's very popular right now. Got The Many Emotions of Bella Swan. So like Kristen Stewart was nominated for an Oscar, so watch your mouth. And then we also have like maps and pamphlets for people if they want hiking information. Most of it is free. Then of course we have like stickers, postcards, and then this section is really cool. This is all stuff that a lady in town hand makes and provides for us, and it's all like Twilight themed. So we've got Volturi dudes, Victoria and James. Who's that? Sam, Jane. Why is Jane? What the world? Sam and Emily. Oh, I think Sam's just in the wrong spot. And restock ASMR. Anyway, we got Team Switzerland, Jacob, Bella, and Edward, of course. And then these are things that we sell here at the chamber. We got stickers. We have one Barbie left. It's an Emmett Barbie. Expensive. Twilight Tours, which actually these books are out of print, and we are on the last box of them. So rip. And of course, Chuck Esme is everywhere. More postcards. We also have stickers and pins of Chuck Esme. But yeah, it's twilighted out in here. Not the computer updating. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I also have these really cool pin boards of where people have visited from. Look at the valley. And they've been up since 2007. This is what they looked like in 2007. And now they are full. Look at like the 3D from the side. Whoa. Crazy. And then the world. Insane. And people couldn't find space, so they started putting it on the flags on the bottom. But yeah. Wow. I'm gonna go bother my boss. Hey, Queen. Hey. This is my boss, Lissy. She's also a bestie. This lighting is crazy. Hold it back. She's just dilly-dallying up here.
Making a flyer.
She's making a flyer. Look at her Twilight stuff. Hold on. Look at this. She's got Charlie Swan. She got some Twilight. Signed by Billy Burke. Wow. It's hot.
Got my summon stuff.
Summoned by MB Thurman. Hold on. Summoned by MB Thurman. Buy it now. You can't buy these though. These top two ones. They're out of print, but the bottom two are. Slay! Wow. snacks that I raid often. And now my next part of my day is setting up the Twilight Museum, which is a collection of props and costumes that were used in the films. And I'm sweating, y'all, but that's just what it is. I'm wearing a sweatshirt in July, so I really can't complain. But anyway, let's go do that. So first thing I gotta do is take all this stuff outside and then set it up, and I will do a time lapse of all of that so you can see the whole process.
It hurts so bad, but I'm glad it's the part of me that remembers you. A paper heart within a shell of glass. Every tear and crack is proof that I'm not going mad.
So once the outside stuff is done, then there's inside things I have to do. I have to vacuum the carpets and the floor, and then turn on all the fans, get things set out for the person who's gonna be outside because I do the tours inside. So let's do that.
As time is passing by, I'm slipping underwater. I never catch my breath. I'm lost and in the dark. Every distraction that I try to find leads me back, right back to you. And every promise that you made was broken. Every time I try to push you out of my mind, you keep coming back and haunting me. Tell myself it's not your fault. I knew it all Every promise that you made.
Vacuuming's done. Oh my gosh, it's hot.
Broken. Every time.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sweating. The last thing I have to do is clean the glass. So let's do that.
Decided to try my hand at adventure. Of course, I so perfectly missed every turn. Misplaced my compass. I looked for the stars. When the sky is filled with clouds, it's so hard to figure out.
Okay, done. Now everything is done and it is time for me to go to lunch. And then when I come back, it'll be time for people to come in here. Hey guys, we're on lunch. I'm here with Tiffany, Gay, and Ashlyn. And we closed down the place because it's only the 4 of us today and no one's gonna be able to come and relieve me and Tiffany at the collection. So we're right in front of the window. So the visitors are just watching us. They're not watching us, but there's a sign on the door so they can calm down. But
If they know how to read.
yeah, but some people don't know how to read sometimes. Listen, if you come to Forks, just read stuff, okay? If you don't read English, bust out the Google Translate and read. Because we have everything written down, usually. So we can just be like, here it is. But also, guys, I was sweating so much over there.
Really?
It was warm in there. So I'm just gonna, but it's cool outside. It feels nice. It's breezy and the drizzle and stuff. So we'll survive. All right, lunch is over. I'm back. And now the door's open. People are lining up. Tiffany is outside ready to give her speech. And I'm gonna do my speech inside. But That'll not be for another like 12 minutes. So I'm just gonna line things up in here. So here at the donation station, I just kind of like to reorganize it. I don't really know what's the best way to do this, but hopefully this will work. So we got Venmo, we take physical donations, we take card, and then I also put out some cherished today cards when I'm hosting. Oh my god, my hands look crazy. Also, my nails look crazy. I'm getting them done tomorrow. But I also put out some cherished today cards just so that people can get to know the host. You know, it's me. Look at it, it's so cute. And on the back it has a QR code so they can scan and find my music and my website and stuff. So then boom, we are all set and ready for the day. Oh gosh, don't fall down, please. Just stay right there. So the way it works in here is I stand right here. People come in every 15 minutes and it's groups of 10. Sometimes we have a little bit less or maybe a little bit more, depending on how fast people we can anticipate are gonna go through it, or if they're like a family of 5 or whatever, and we just wanna fit in an odd number. We do that, not very often, but so we try to keep it to 10 or less. Not less, we try to keep it at 10 because we want as many people to get in here as possible. But I stand here and I'm like, welcome to the Forever Twilight Forks collection. My name is Cherish. I'm the eyes and ears of this place. If you have any Twilight questions, please don't hesitate to ask because I'm a huge fan and I love talking about it. Also, really quickly, before we bring people in here, I'm gonna show you some of my favorite things. So we have this old Forks forum from, I think it's 1963, yeah, circa December 5th, 1963. And it's the newspaper that we still have going to this day, but look at what their senior ball theme was. They foreshadowed. They literally knew. They literally knew. Also, this poster is really cool because, well, one, it's an OG Twilight poster and it's signed by Catherine Hardwicke. But another thing that's rare about this one is the date that's on it. So that's not the original release date for Twilight, or that is the original release date, but that's not the date that it was released actually, because they had to move it for like a Harry Potter film or something. So instead of coming out on December 12th, it came out on November 21st. These feet shoes that everyone always asks about. But basically the nomads were supposed to be barefoot throughout the whole first film, and because they were filming a lot of things outside and when they had long days, it just wasn't good weather for bare feet. So they had these. All the nomads had them. You can never see them in the movie. I've only seen them in one thing, but it was a picture. But yeah, James's outfit is also really cool. And the queen in all her glory. Chuck Esme. Look, here's footage of her.
Chuck Esme, with its cold, lifeless stare, was what they were.
Scary. I love you, girl. Don't haunt me, please. And now I hear Tiffany giving her speech outside and my feet are squeaking, so I need to dry my shoes off. But anyway, I will be back after the day. Maybe I'll get some people in the vlog. Probably not, but 4 hours to go. All right, squad. It's time for me to tear all this down. We're closed and people are already probably gonna start walking up and trying to ask if we're open, and we're not.
I wanna say something, but what to say?
No, we're closed for the day. Sorry, we open tomorrow at 12 though.
Life, one day, one song to break away. I wanna do something, but where to start? People around me say, follow your heart. Well, it's easier said than done. Why not try it?
So now that everything is moved inside, it's just time to turn everything off. And someone just tried to open the freaking door. We're closed! Oh God. Y'all, I'm sweating. But the last thing I have to do is count up the amount of visitors we had today. So there were people from Harlingen here. I'm so upset that they didn't say anything. Well, rip. So here I go. Oh, so Tiff was keeping track. Thank you, Tiffany. 145 people today. Crazy. It felt like every group was full, but it is what it is. Another day, another sleigh at the Forever Twilight and Forks collection. And so now that everything is done, The door's locked. Everything's off. Now I gotta head back to the visitor center. I just turned the lights off. There are more people outside the door trying the door instead of reading the sign. People, please read the signs. Please read the sign. All right, I'm back at the visitor center and I'm hiding in the back because I hear there's a lot of people out front and I saw them all walking in. It just sounds busy, but I gotta go. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. All right, gang, I'm out of work. We closed it down. It is now 5:16, which is about the time we usually get out. We close the visitor center at 5, and then if there's any visitors still in there, we are like, well, we'll still help people. If they're in there after 5 o'clock, it's okay. We just don't allow new visitors in after 5. So we got the people what they needed, and then we cleaned up. So we basically just cleaned the bathrooms, vacuum, restock anything that needs to be restocked, put things on the shelves, you know, all that fun stuff. And now I get to go home and make dinner for myself and bestie Darian, who you will see in the vlog if she wants to be in the vlog. And then yeah, I'm gonna go watch a movie at my friend's house tonight. We're watching Death on the Nile because I still haven't seen it. I loved Murder on the Orient Express, so I'm like, I'm ready for this one because I also want to watch A Haunting in Venice, which is the third one, I think. So anyway, I'm not going home. Actually, I was just home, but now we're going back to the inn, which is where I started my day, but I don't remember if I told you that. Either way, we're heading to the Military Inn, the Cullen House, if you will, because we have to film some more TikToks that we have started filming today. But anywho, I think this is where I'm gonna end this video. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, you know, my day in the life as a Twilight fan living in Forks, Washington. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, maybe turn on the notifications so you can know every time I post a video. I'm trying to revive my YouTube channel because I have been slacking for a while now. So yeah, I would love for you guys to follow along, and yeah, I will see you next time.